Some more news around Prince Harry has come out. Prince Harry has reportedly ended his relationship with his cousin, Princess Eugenie, after she was spotted enjoying a night out with Piers Morgan. So Harry and Eugenie were apparently believed to still be close despite the fallout from Megxit in 2020, but their friendship has been thrown into question after a male columnist claimed that Harry had cut off contact with Eugenie, and Piers Morgan then confirmed this, saying that, well, really it was because of him, and Harry went ballistic because Eugenie was spotted with Piers Morgan and others in a pub in London. I mean, I don't think there's many people that still exist that have any sympathy for Harry anymore, but what are your thoughts on this?
I'm not 100% sure about this. Look, I can see that for Harry, who's a very volatile person, seeing Piers Morgan, who we know has, has no love lost between him and Meghan, and the reason for that is that Piers was quite outspoken about Meghan when she first came on the scene. She wanted to meet with him when she was just an actress. As soon as she got to know Harry, she wasn't interested in Piers. So there's been some biff between the two over the years. But this happened in 2023, that he was seen with them dining at this pub in Notting Hill. For the fact is that since then we've understood that Harry and Meghan have actually bought a property in Portugal very near to where Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank have their own place. Also, Harry was seated next to Jack Brooksbank at the coronation, and they were chatting away. So, look, I don't know what to make of this, whether it's true or not. Look, I'm sure that Harry seeing a photo of his most beloved cousin with Piers Morgan won't have been, I can't imagine. I imagine there's a few expletives in that response. But look, they have to. How do we know that? Eugenie wasn't at the other end of some table or in the restaurant at the time, and they were captured, bumping into each other. Who knows? Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on this one.
Finally, Easter's approaching. What are the plans for William and Kate? Will they be in Sandringham?
I think this is interesting because, of course, Kate last year had just discovered that she had cancer, and we didn't see them at the church service typically that we see them at. Interestingly, there's an Aston Villa match in Paris on Thursday that William very much wants to go to. He's a huge Aston Villa fan. There's a lot of talk growing in the UK that they're going to take their kids to Europe for Easter. Of course, it's the term break for them. I think the kids are getting to that age now. If you think about it, last year was all very much spent in palaces at Sandringham and at their home in Windsor, and that there's every likelihood that now that Kate's clear of cancer, instead of going to a church service in another country home, that they may actually go and do something in Europe together, something quietly. They managed to fly under the radar quite successfully because of the rules around reporting and paparazzi and photographers that obviously covering private events. So hope they do. They deserve a trip to Europe.
They do. Angela Mollard, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour.
Thanks.